It just seems very narrow in there for a 8-foot wide path.
Yeah, well, on Pierce Street, where I live, I don't know, I'm hoping they come on my side of the street with the sidewalk.
Is that the west?
Okay, everybody, it's 11 o'clock, the mayor's at another meeting, so we'll go ahead and get this, today's Board of Works meeting started. Charlie, can you do roll call, please?
Mayor Durkin, Mayor Walter,
Present.
Pat Kirchner,
Present.
Mayor Greathouse, myself.
Thank you for the roll call. We have the minutes that were sent to us. We're asking for approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second. All those in favor?
Looks like I'm losing my voice. I finally get an opportunity to shine with Sean going, I'm losing my voice.
The first item on the agenda
Yeah.
Is the state rental for James County Historical Society. Just give you a minute.
I'll get it, Vernon, I'll get you.
thank
It's just going on. I'm folding under pressure on
you. Can't take those 3-foot putts either, you know.
Give you this just to get a drink of water.
Yeah.
We got time. Do we have a date on that stage rental?
April 25th and 26th. Yeah, it's confirmed by the street department that it is available.
Okay. I'll make a motion, we approve the stage rental for James County Historical Society.
I'll second.
All in favor? 2-0. Are you ready? Parking concerns on Second Street. Tim, have you got anything on that, on the parking concern on Second Street?
Yeah.
That's over by, I assume, Ballers Engineering.
Best I can pull out of it is he's got parking lot on his property, and he basically wants to put another entrance in, either on Second Street or on O&M. Pardon? Yes. I didn't even know who the property was. So they're utilizing the alley now to access that parking lot and exit that parking lot, and he was wanting to know if they could put in another entrance either on Second Street or on O&M. The problem with the one on O&M, if you put it there, there's a large tree that's right there, and it's already tearing the sidewalk up like trees normally do, but that would probably be the best spot for it, for 2 reasons. If we put it in that existing parking lot, it's gonna actually cut down the number of parking spaces we have. Because it's gonna have to be at least a minimum of 24 foot wide. If you put it out on O&M, it might be able to be an entrance and an exit, so where we could make it one way in and one way out, so we don't have to be a 12, 14 foot wide, which would be a benefit, or even 18. You would need a way, it'll have to be a depressed curb on O&M to maintain the gutter line so that we don't interrupt the flow. So there would be some critical elevations that have to be matched. But I don't see a reason why we would oppose that, but that would have to go through a driveway permit. The cost would be totally on the property. So,
Yeah, I agree with your analysis there, Tim, because O&M doesn't have a lot of traffic on it. It's kind of dead in there for St. Vincent de Paul. And I drove over this morning, and I saw one car parked in out, but everybody was parked along the, street because the lot was kind of mud, or gravel, wet. And I see why they were parking, they didn't want to get their vehicles dirty. And, I think that'd be a good idea, especially if he's got semis, I know, coming in there and delivering. I've noticed that before.
Yeah, and that's why you look at that one picture, this one with the white, I don't know whether it's Ford Explorer there. You can tell that that curb and sidewalk has been crushed, it looks like someone repaired it, probably from the semis. So if we ever get Second Street on CC&G, it's on our list, but it's down. We could put an actual concrete approach that would maintain that in a little better condition for semi-traffic.
And that is kind of a bad location for the business in that area. I wish he could find a different place, but I know he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, it is actually zoned industrial.
Yeah.
I don't know how, light industrial, but, may have been grandfathered in or something, I didn't research it.
Yeah, and he really needs a parking lot for his employees, so.
So, what Sean and I talked about, if the Board of Works is okay with it, I'll reach out to him and talk to him about possibly putting it in on O&M, if that's the pleasure of the board. And then he's not aware that I'm aware, but he's in that. Well, aware of that.
That's what I guess I'm a little surprised about him. I mean, maybe he thinks the city's gonna do it, and that's why he wants it done that way, but if they're entering in that alley now anyway, I don't understand why.
I agree. He said it's a little congested, that, you know, people coming in and going, not the same one, he was looking at it.
I'd be curious to hear your report back after he finds out who's responsible for it.
I'll bring it back. I'll reach out to him and then, try to talk to him about what we do next.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's just table for now.
Yeah, no, I can go back on that. Do you have any quotes for the?
I don't have anything.
We got no quotes.
I have nothing.
They were all supposed to come to you.
Yeah.
So they're all crazy.
Give me a minute, I'll check with Reed to make sure that I haven't been notified of it.
I think they were due at 10 o'clock or 11.
I can't remember, maybe we said that.
I know there were 3 people that went out and did a site visit on it, so.
Yeah, Force there too.
No.
No?
They passed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Scrubs, so they came and looked at it.
I'm pretty sure it was, it was on the bid docs today, the board works.
Yeah.
Well, if Charlie doesn't have any, we may want to do a different approach anyway. We may want to do some just do hire 2-3 separate contractors to do what we want done and be done with that. It might be the simplest way to do it. So we'll see if we don't get any, then we'll move forward. That's just one.
All the same.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't bring something.
They don't like them. They don't sell
Your money's not green. Nothing. All right.
So
We need to make sure that's in the minutes that we received no bids, no quotes for the concrete repair work at the state park.
so noted. Yeah. On to other business. Anybody have any other things? I think maybe this would be time to talk about this, Tim.
So at city council, there was a conversation about the speed limit out at the high school. What you have in front of you is just a color coded of what's existing. Keep in mind that we do have a sign replacement project in works. It will be bid this fall, probably around October, if I'm guessing. NDOT's next levy. The pink indicates the 25-mile-an-hour speed limit when school is actually, egressing. That's what the time flashing lights that they have their timers on. The 30 and 35 miles is the orange. That is the consistent speed limit through there. And then as you see, the green is the 45, and I put that in there because it's faster, green. So it does increase up to 45 in that area that you have. You've got roughly 5,000 cars a day in that area when school's in. And when NDOT does that, it's based on a 2-week time frame, 7 days in a row. They just do an average daily traffic count. There's no delineation of who goes down Dallas Drive or Middle School Road or Elementary School Road, which, just for the record, that is a private road, it's not the city's. So that is school road. So I just wanted to give you some information. According to the engineering standards, the 45-mile-an-hour meets the standards. And of course, you can change it to whatever you want. There's only 3 drive entrances and now 1 additional road entrance with heritage there. So it's not considered a congested area. But we also don't have sidewalks that would make crossing available right now. The future plan is, of course, to connect the heritage estate trails to the high school and the other end up on the west to Middle School Road. So timeline on that is, kind of up in the air, what happens with CC&G in the future. So totally up to the council. And what we had talked about, Sean and I had talked about, if the Board of Works felt strongly one way or the other, then approve what you think you want to do or how you want to approach it and take a recommendation to the full council. The Board of Works makes a recommendation. If you don't feel strongly one way or the other, we can just table it again and have more conversations and talk to some people or whatever. So now's the time to change it before we go to bid, so I can get the signs put in the bidding documents for October. So we're not under, I have to have an answer today. I don't even have to have an answer this month or next month, but come July, I'm going to need to finalize my bid documents.
Well, and it would be put in place till at least fall or next year.
Correct. Yeah, it's not going to happen until next year.
The changes we make.
Yes.
And at that point, if we make the changes, it would be when we get the crossing put in for the trail coming across from the subdivision, and then also sidewalks that need to be put on Middle School Road. Correct that? That's
what I would recommend. Signs aren't that expensive. The post will remain the same place for the notification. So just a new sign, and then probably ought to do some sort of public awareness that those have been down because nobody runs 45 through there now.
So you had mentioned that Middle School Road is not in the city inventory.
No, Middle School Road is. Elementary School Road is not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one that runs down along the backside of the basement.
Yeah.
Middle School Road is.
Okay.
So everything in blue is in the city inventory. The tan color is actually in the county. As you can see up there on Brownstown Road, for example, 85. So I just wanted to give you some information that you can take a look at, and maybe I'll share with the other board members, the other council members, and then we can have another conversation in another couple, 3 weeks and make a decision how you want to move forward.
I like that approach.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Department heads. Gary? No. Bobby?
Nope.
Chief Webster?
Chief, but he's not here.
He's not here. Yeah, Chief Cole.
If you're driven by the firehouse, you may have seen we've got 2 new vehicles, Tahoe and Suburban, both 2019. We went to New York and picked them up last week from a couple of fire departments.
Mm-hmm.
the expedition and the charge we got from the police department are falling apart. Those are both within our budget, so we didn't have to spend any money. Everything's outfitted, we're waiting on the radios, but the lights are on, and we're decaled over today, so they should be on the road shortly. Tahoe will be a first out EMS vehicle, so the big engine, the fire truck you see normally running through town on medical calls will not be unless there's a second call. The Tahoe will be the first one out. That way we save wear and tear on big trucks and maybe get in spaces that we can't get too big.
Yeah.
Save a little bit of money that way. That's all I go on fire out right
Keep that.
I don't have anything outside of what I briefly spoke to you about prior to the meeting on the flooring and the new construction. I'll address that in our next project update meeting. Outside of that, there's some masons there today replacing the caps. Be a little bit windows so they get the window in. They're installing some outside light fixtures. Cabinets are going in. They still have 2 more coats of paint to put on, so I don't, again, the flooring issue, I don't understand why they put the flooring down and still have scissor lifts in there running on it, but I'll see if I can get an answer.
And the problem with that is with them running on it, some of that may not show up till after you're open.
Yeah.
I mean, the flooring's not made for running lifts on that kind of weight, so, yeah, and that's a problem.
Yeah, they'll be responsible for that.
Yeah, they could be replacing a lot of flooring down the hallways.
Anybody in the crowd, media?
I just wanted to say that in this week's paper, I think there should be an article on the golf course. And I was out there and it looks fantastic.
Definitely making an investment to bring it back up from where it was, so, a lot of good compliments so far from the information that's out there. Clerk Thomas?
You might clarify in that article that taxpayer dollars aren't being spent on the.
The article's already
The
up.
article's
The article's already done.
Yeah, it was posted online yesterday.
You'll have to go to Grady's Pump Buster today.
Yeah.
That funds that they're using as a loan made to the golf course, and they will repay it back, so.
And I'll put that in this article.
Yeah, just say.
But it does. It looks
Do we have an opening date?
March
We're
15th.
still
Get
shooting
the
for
paper.
March 15th. Do you have anything else, Charlie?
I do.
Pat, you have anything?
The only question I got for Bobby is, are you getting some new playground equipment, in the park, city park?
Yes.
That's what.
And I'm hesitant to do that because I know Sean wanted to,
Not really there next day.
Oh, yeah, ready to announce it.
I think we were gonna do it at the last city council meeting, but we weren't able to have everybody we wanted there.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason we haven't been updated on all that yet. But if you want to know anything about it, just, I can know what other details with it.
Okay, all right.
That's okay.
That's a special announcement.
It's off the record.
It's all right.
Yeah, please.
I just wanted to thank, the police department and the fire department for the, last couple weeks of basketball, bringing the kids back into town. That's amazing to have that opportunity to come through there, and I certainly hope we get to do it again this Saturday night. But, yeah, look very, very nice for you guys leading us all in there. That was very nice. So,
Where'd you pick them up at? Where'd you start it at? Do you know?
Generally, it's up at Casey.
We picked them up at Casey's, the sheriff's department's been bringing them from the county line.
Oh, okay, I was following them, but, and that's like, I wonder where they started this at, because we were on highway fifty.
yeah, I bring up there a few times this morning. So we have to approval of payroll claims, pay date of 2/13/26, the amount of $165,750.18.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second that motion. All in favor? Aye, passed 2-0. We have approval of claims in the docket that came through. Claim the amount of $35,848.03.
And I'll make a motion for those claims.
I will second that as well. All in favor, 2-0. If there is no other business, we can call for an adjournment.
Make the motion to adjourn.
And I will second that motion. All in favor? 2-0. Thanks everyone for coming. Appreciate it.